How often is the opposite the truth? Hi, and welcome back to the Bunkhouse. We push so hard against opposition in all its forms. The main thought many people move to is overcoming the objection, and there's many ways to do this. Tactics, I'd call them, because their aim is to persuade or convince. But consider the largest value of an idea, the root of it. There's a thought I've engaged in for many years, and honestly, I always need reminding of it. Sometimes the only way to win is to not play the game. If it's a game you can't win, what happens in a conversation where there are two opposing and strong points of view, and one side just lets it be? As if to say, okay, I've heard you, you've heard me, and that's it. You can make your case, but to try and convince is a fool's game to someone who is not willing to be convinced. Give first. Forgive. Live and let live. It's this mindset that goes against the grain, and you kind of have to accept that position to even do it right. But I contend that living this way often brings more contentment. You can't live anybody else's life and tell them how to do it. You can only be an example. And the example that shows itself the most here is a confident peace. You have a calm about your position here that doesn't involve any negative tactics in order to gain a win for yourself. Isn't the purpose of trying to convince someone to your point that you think it's right and that it's better for them? But you can't force it to happen. So giving up diffuses all the negative points to the process and actually makes a person think about it more. They might think, how are they okay to just lose the argument? Or how are they confident enough to just let it go? Yeah, it's not conventional, and I'd say the greatest progress comes from a strong inner peace that lets a person actually consider the points made instead of the struggle to win the argument. It's just another way that I am trying to think through it myself. I want peace for you. I'll see you next time.